Hello, I'm Mike Greer, Technical Director with Hempfield Happenings and District Technology Specialist. For over 20 years, I've worked with the students in the communication technology classes that produce this news show. It's become our tradition that as we train our new crew for September, to give our thanks to the seniors who have graduated in June. So now I'm here with Devin NUNEMAKER and I'm going to ask you some questions.
Let's go for it.
So what initially got you involved in video production?
When I was younger, I was really interested in making kind of dumb videos with my friends and stuff, and I used to record stuff on my flip cell phone and whatnot, and we'd upload them to YouTube. Obviously they were awful quality, but I saw this program and I said, you know what, give it a try.
I can make something better, right?
Yes, it makes something a lot better.
What's your favorite memory being here?
My favorite memory being here is probably making all these amazing friends, but then also this one time at STN when I got to dance in front of a bunch of people and I went crazy. It's awesome.
That's a good memory. Good memory.
Yes.
Where are you headed off to next year?
I'm going to Ursinus College in Collegeville, right by King of Prussia, to major in media and communications.
Great, great. Now we're going to see one of your videos.
Yes.
Which one's this?
I named it Dev Dog Out, but it's just like the recap of what I did this semester, the YouTube show.
All right, here's the recap.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my final Hempfield Weekly YouTube show. Yes, I know, so sad. It's my final video, and it's going to be sad to leave the show and everything, but here is a video commemorating everything that I've done. It's a little compilation to a cool song, so I hope you enjoy. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I think I finally did hit 250, which is pretty cool, which was my goal. So thank you guys for that, and I hope that whoever takes over next is just as amazing as me. So, for the last time, Dev Dog out.
My name is Matt Benner. I'm the instructor for all 7 of the CommTech classes we teach here at the high school, and I'm with senior Julia Givens. And Julia, why did you sign up for CommTech 1?
I signed up for CommTech 1 originally because my neighbor told me she really liked the class. It was a fun time where she got to create a lot of projects, and my brother and I spent most of our summers making movie trailers on iMovie, and so I just thought this would be a fun way to kind of extend that enjoyment I had for creating.
Now, outside of school, you do more than just communications. What are you going to be studying next year, and where are you going to go?
I'm studying nursing next year at Liberty University, so it's very different from this class, but I think this class has given me a really solid background and just being able to communicate with people and create and connect in a different way. So while I've loved doing that here, I'm really looking forward to nursing as well, just again where I can help people and just reach out for others.
Okay, so we're going to see a news feature that you created for the last class that you were just in. Do you want to set it up, tell us a little bit about it?
This is a feature I had with David Akers. He was just recently inducted into the Eagles Hall of Fame, and he was speaking locally, so I thought it would be a fun way to meet somebody new and just highlight his story because he's well known by a lot of people.
Okay, well, thank you very much for all of your hard work, and let's go see the feature.
I figured you I got nervous kicking in front of my teammates in practice. What's that?
From being a record-setting player in the NFL, who is now in the Eagles Hall of Fame, to traveling around the country speaking about how to overcome trials, David Akers uses his platform to influence.
Mr. Akers began playing football in high school, which led to a full ride to play at the University of Louisville. With a successful college career, he was noticed by the NFL.
7th round, and I was watching for my name to go across, and we didn't have flat screens back then. It was a tube, and it kind of bubbles out, and it said K, and I was like, here it comes, and it said KR, kick returner Michael Adams. So I went undrafted.
He was eventually picked up by the Eagles.
With the Eagles, the thing that kind of gave me an opportunity is because back then I had a really strong leg compared to the rest of the group. In 2000, when I made the team, the opening day play, we were playing the Cowboys, and I did an onside kick to start the game, to start the season, and we got it. Now I got to prove to them that I'm worthy to continue on. So it was like a never quit in the idea of saying I'm going to be satisfied or content.
This determination led David Akers to play 12 years as the Eagles kicker, participate in 6 Pro Bowls, and match the previous record for the longest field goal kick. However, this success did not exempt him from hardships.
I lost basically my entire NFL salary, 8 years out of 11 years of salary through a Ponzi scheme. My daughter's had a malignant tumor pulled out of her left ovary. Her left ovary was removed. Injuries took me out of the NFL at an age where I was still trying to recoup from that type of financial loss.
When Mr. Akers retired from the NFL, he began to grow more in his faith, became a minister, and now speaks to share about Jesus.
And I don't know if you've ever driven down to the Smoky Mountains or even the mountains around here. They look all blue and majestic in the distance, and when you kind of come up to them, they're just green and brown. We're all just green and brown. We all have problems. We all aren't this majestic. We're all the same people. And ultimately, you know, people talk, we're going to have different fans of different teams out there tonight, but we're all under the same team under Christ here. You know, I just say, you know, we all have issues. We're all green and brown, and, you know, if you focus on Him, you know, He can change your life. I can see back the opportunities because of being able to play in the NFL, and almost like winning the lottery, if you will, by an undrafted free agent making it.
After success and difficulty, David Akers is continuing to use those opportunities he's received to do good. For Hempfield Happenings, I'm Julia Givens.
And now I'm joined by Joel Pletcher, another one of our seniors. Joel, what initially got you involved in video production?
Well, when we signed up for courses in middle school, I was looking for the communications courses, and I thought this one looked the most fun, and the rest is kind of history, I guess.
Where are you headed off to next year?
I'm going to Asbury University in Wilmore, Kentucky, and I'll be studying digital media with an emphasis in film.
Nice. And you're going to introduce a video for us?
Yeah, the 4 of us that went to Russia over the summer, we needed a way to explain the whole beginning of the process to students when we came back to school here at the beginning of the school year. So this video is kind of a recap of what we did over the summer as far as DPTV.
All right, let's watch it now.
Good morning. We're here in Europe to
No,
cover...
whoa, hey, we're in Asia.
No, we're in Europe.
No, Russia is in Asia.
Look at the sign. It clearly says Europe.
You can't read that, it's in Russian.
Guys, cut it out. We're at the border, and we're live.
From Asia, Europe, and Russia. Dobre Utra, Hempfield.
So here's the deal. 4 kids, 1 competition. Correction, 1 dream. The task, create a short video. The prize, a trip to Russia. There was just one thing standing in our way. A nation of kids wanting it just as much as we did. We went for it. We lost. But flash forward 5 months, 6 days, a new competition, a really late night, and a little perseverance. We were going to Russia. There's one phrase that can sum up the entire trip, one that we've been taught since day 1. Uncomfortable is good. So when we only had a month to prepare to go to a drastically different location, we said, okay, good. When they told us that we needed to be cautious in the airports, we said, okay, great. And when they said, let's get you here, then send you to Moscow, then send you to a camp in the woods of Velagos, and then send you 1,100 more miles to Yekaterinburg, we said, let's do this. But wait. Pause the crazy trip, and the free airplane food, and the moments where we were in the spotlight. Let's not forget the cause. We traveled to Russia for a purpose, a commonality, a collaboration between countries. 4 American students, 4 Russian students. Me, Bailey, KAYLEIGH, Jack, Sanya, Matvey, Katya, and Ksenia. On a mission, bigger than just a trip. All countries have a mission. Some missions are different, but this one's the same. To create a world of inclusion for all people with disabilities. See, we thought we were doing the impossible by going to Russia. But in reality, people with disabilities are doing the impossible every single day. Impossible things like playing blind soccer, like creating therapeutic news programs,
and like starting your own business crafting and selling tiles to benefit others. Uncomfortable is good, and those with disabilities are stepping out of their comfort zone on a daily basis, so we're going to step with them. American, Russian, disabled, not disabled, whoever we are all people, and we will work together. That's the deal.
I'm here with another one of our seniors, Jack Harrison. And Jack, well, same question for you. Why did you sign up for ComTech 1?
Ooh, I had this chess coach in middle school who was just an absolute pain. But I found out he teaches a class at the high school, and I thought, you know, I'll give it another try, and, you know, here we are.
Okay, so you took ComTech 1, so then why did you stay in it? Why did you stay in all the way up to ComTech 6?
I stayed in it was just so much fun to work with other people on projects, to work by myself, learn how to use a camera, learn how to report and make movies. It was a lot of fun.
Okay, so over the years, you've been here a while, what would you say is your favorite memory from ComTech?
A couple of us were here over the summer one afternoon, and we found this hole in the wall of the school, and against our best judgment, we just kind of crawled in and started crawling underneath the school. It was just an odd situation we got into.
I remember those summer days,
yeah,
yes, and chair races in the hallway, I believe, is another thing.
That was also fun.
What video are we going to see from you?
You're going to see Polar Plunge. Now, the Polar Plunge was part of our DPTV kind of Russia stuff we did. We went to Harrisburg and just filmed a story. It was a quick 90-second little blurb on people supporting the Special Olympics.
Okay, and with all of this now, where are you off to next and where are you going to study?
I'm off to Temple University to study journalism.
Okay, well, good luck to you and thank you. And here's Polar Plunge.
I'm here at the capital of Pennsylvania, where people are jumping into freezing cold water to support the Special Olympics.
The Special Olympics Pennsylvania hosted their 13th annual Polar Plunge to raise money so that thousands of adults and children with intellectual disabilities would be given the chance to compete in sports throughout the year.
This is our largest fundraiser of the year. All the money stays here locally. Our program supports over 2,000 athletes in Cumberland, Dauphin, Perry, and the northern part of York County. It's a fun event. It's a bucket list thing. People can cross it off. But most importantly, it's a fun thing to support the athletes of Special Olympics. It is a fundraiser, so they ask their family and friends to support them jumping into a freezing lake. People are willing to pay money to see their friends and family do that, and it supports our athletes.
Approximately $106,000 was raised at this year's Polar Plunge, and it will support 2,000 local athletes.
We like to support Special Olympics for the Criminal Justice Club, Penn State Harrisburg, second year in a row, and we've won the highest award amount for Public Safety Division 2 years in a row.
I didn't like the ice, but you know, you get in, you do it, and it's good.
We have a group, Ben's Bears and Ben's Special Olympians, so I think it's my 8th or 9th year I've done it.
To learn more, please visit www.plungepa.org. For DPTV, I'm Jack Harrison.
Now we're here with some more graduating seniors. We've got Bailey TITTER and Christian GROFF. Bailey, what got you involved in video production?
Well, back in middle school, I was on our school news program, WCMS, and I auditioned and got selected to be one of the regulars on the show. And a few seniors from the ComTech programs here came in and they were telling us all about the program, like, you know what, this is something I really want to try and I think I'll like it.
Thanks. Christian?
Really, I've always had a love for technology, specifically like a little bit of a fascination with video production stuff. I like kind of playing around with it all, and as I got older, I really liked watching YouTube and specific YouTubers, so I always thought it'd be fun to give it a try myself.
Nice. What's your favorite memory, Christian?
Well, when we were in Nashville for a television conference, we had a little bit of an impromptu fun photo shoot with a classmate in the hotel room. We had a bunch of us were just kind of posing and just doing goofy stuff, so it was fun.
Bailey, how about you?
I'd say I have a lot of good memories, especially with this guy. One day we were filming our Great Antarctic Road Trip episode, and that day we kind of just went out of class for like 3 hours and went to Burger King. It was pretty fun.
Where are you guys headed off to next year?
I'm going to University of Valley Forge, which is about an hour away from here in Phoenixville. I'm going for digital media with a focus in recording art, so I'm going to try to learn to be a producer.
Nice. Christian, how about you?
I'm going to University of Vermont, and I'll be going into finance analytics with possibly a minor in communications.
Nice. And we're going to see one of your videos. I think it's a
Right, this is the recap wrap-up. We wrote an original rap about all of our episodes from the YouTube show, so check it out.
All right.
It's been a few weeks, a few months to a year, and I'm sorry to say that the end is now here. So let out your feelings, you don't have to fight it. Unless you don't like us, then please do fight it. It's been Bailey and Christian circling your brain. We have one goal, it's a mission to entertain. In the rain, in the snow, doesn't matter where you go. And just in case you miss it, we'll tell you what you need to know. Started out with the plight of the instigator, a short little film about how Christian is a hater.
Hey, you were being so annoying that day.
Well, I heard you on the phone and you had nothing nice to say.
Dude, you're my best friend. I would never say anything bad about you.
You mean it?
Of course.
Episode 2, well, it wasn't much different. Christian sat me down and made me question my significance.
Okay, that's not exactly how it went.
Oh yeah, we got into a better homes and gardens argument. Episode 3, would you like to explain how your plan to get me a date funneled down the drain? I still have scars from all the ladies that rejected me.
You asked a school nurse. I don't know what you expected me.
Episode 4, we may have taken too far.
You still cry about stealing that car.
It was 3 long weeks, and I did some hard time. Okay, that wasn't too rough, but the lawyer said not to talk about it, so... Episode 5 involved me on the floor after what I told Christian as we walked through the door. But it turned out alright, because I let him win.
No, you did not. Do you want to fight me again?
I'm handing the mic to my main man, Christian.
I'm about to go in.
Well, okay then.
Episode 6, he got into the Christmas spirit, but it wasn't Thanksgiving, so I didn't want to hear him. I called him a Scrooge, and I told him he was wrong.
It's not my fault that I like holiday songs.
Episode 7, well, that wasn't really nice, but can we get a raise of hands for those who had to watch it twice?
That was a good one. Got him. The final cookie show never fails to make me mad. She ended up eating the only cookie that we had.
Dude, don't remind me. I earned that from rock, paper, scissors.
Well, I called dibs, so technically I'm still the winner. And don't even think we were gonna forget the great Antarctican road trip. We took a day out to explore all our differences.
We almost had an accident in multiple instances.
From planes and trains and Buffalo too.
But we had to stop at Burger King when Bailey had to poo.
Thanks for listening to our recap wrap-up.
Now find the like button and hit that up. This has been Christian and Bailey, bringing it to you on the daily.
We out.
There's a mic drop.
That was alright, I guess.
And this is KAYLEIGH Gallagher, who's in ComTech 7. So that means, as a freshman, as a 9th grader, you took both ComTech 1 and ComTech 2, something that very few people had done before you. So why? Why did you end up taking ComTech 2 your first year?
So when I took ComTech 1, I kind of just got it by accident. It kind of just got put into my schedule, and I took it, and I ended up really liking it. So I was like, I'm going to try to take ComTech 2, and it ended up working out in my schedule, and from there I just kept going with it.
It's always amazing to me how everybody doesn't want to take this class, but yet they stay in it. So yeah, why did you stay in it all the way up to 7 then?
After ComTech 2 is when I realized that I really did like this class and I really wanted to do something with this, my life after high school, because I just enjoyed every day producing something new, and so I just decided to keep going through 3, 4, and here I am at 7.
Okay, so what comes next?
So after high school, I'm going to Arizona State University at the Walter Cronkite School to study journalism and mass communications.
Okay, and so same question I've asked a bunch of people. What's your favorite memory?
I think my favorite memory would have to be traveling to STN both my junior and senior years and just getting the chance to be around people who have the same passion as I do, because you don't see a lot of that around Hempfield. There's a few of us here, but not many outside the classes. As
a student in ComTech 7, KAYLEIGH was a very independent student. You basically set your own curriculum and you wanted to do one last feature. That's what we're about to see now. Can you tell us about it?
So we're going to see my Rolled Cold Creamery feature, and that's about a new ice cream shop that opened up in downtown Lancaster.
So KAYLEIGH, thank you very much for your hard work, and good luck to you, and here's her feature.
Lancaster is home to many small businesses, but one in particular is gaining a lot of attention for its unique product. It's called Rolled Cold Creamery, and it just recently opened in downtown Lancaster.
Actual opening date was October 6th of 2017, so about 7 months ago.
While many of us are familiar with scooped and soft serve ice cream, Rolled Cold Creamery has a special take on how to serve the frozen dessert.
We make fresh rolled ice cream with our in-house recipe. All of our ice cream starts with a fresh cream base that we make in-house. We pour it onto the surface, which is like -20 degrees, and then we'll add in the ingredients. We'll roll it up, put it in the cup, and then each ice cream gets a topping and a syrup. Yeah.
Although rolled ice cream originated in Thailand, it has been quickly gaining popularity throughout the U.S., popping up everywhere from stores to Instagram.
The first time I was talking about rolled ice cream, I'd seen it before on the internet, and my younger sister in Florida was like, why don't you do something like that? You love doing business stuff. And I kind of dismissed it at first, and then I thought about it, thought it through, and thought about the fact that it would be bringing a really unique product to an area up here where the closest thing that serves anything like that is Philly or, Pittsburgh. Lancaster is an awesome spot for that. Also, it's a very growing area.
Because Rolled Cold Creamery is the first of its kind to come to Lancaster, it attracts a wide array of customers.
Well, we just relocated from Pittsburgh, and we have rolled ice cream in Pittsburgh. So we looked it up when we got here, and here we are. I think it's a kind of up-and-coming thing around. We've had one in Pittsburgh for a while. When it first opened, it was a big thing, and they finally brought it here to Lancaster.
Make sure to check out Rolled Cold Creamery online or on social media for a taste of what they do. Of course, you'll have to come by for the real deal.
For WHHS, I'm KAYLEIGH Gallagher.
Здравствуйте! Even though we've said goodbye to our seniors, I've had 4 of them stay behind because they did something extraordinary. As you saw from Joel's video earlier, on the final day of school last year, I found out I would be traveling to basically Siberia with 4 students advocating for people with disabilities. We're the only school in America selected, and after over a week in Russia and hosting the Russian school here for a day and collaborating with them on 5 web episodes, it's finally come to an end. So I'm here with KAYLEIGH and Bailey and Jack and Joel. And so I guess the first question I have for you is, of the time that we spent overseas, what was your favorite memory from that trip?
Oh my gosh. There were definitely so many memories made that week. I think my favorite memory was just getting to hang out with the Russian students that we got to meet while we were there and becoming so close with them in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. There's just a lot of things, a lot of new experiences that we were involved in, and we got to fly around a lot, which was nice. So
I thought the coolest moment was we got to watch the blind soccer match championship in Russia, which was very cool.
I thought one of the coolest moments was getting to really connect with the teen population of Russia at the journalism camp that we went to. It was really neat.
And from an advisor's point of view, that was really rewarding for me to see that interaction amongst both of you. So what is something you're going to take away from this experience into your future?
Well, for me, it opened my eyes to just going to meet new people and go and strive for those new experiences, like any experiences you can have. And it really showed what it was like to work hard for something and reap a reward from it. So.
Do you have any hopes for the future? Do you have any hopes for what this might do for ComTech in general?
Oh yeah, this kind of, it's really awesome that we got to go in this program to kind of another level, to another country, and get to see a whole new world essentially. And that really gives a lot of people in the underclasses to kind of look up and see there are so many possibilities in this program at Hempfield, and it's very amazing, I think.
Well, it was a wonderful experience. I had a great time, and couldn't have spent it with 4 better students and great ambassadors. So thank you for all the extra time and for all of your hard work. And so please check out the blog of our journey, which is still available at russiahsdtv7.weebly.com. And there are links there to the 5 episodes that they produced as well. So that's going to bring this show to an end. It's going to bring this class year to an end. And we thought it was fitting to end with kind of like a little bit of a Russia recap video. So we'll watch that during the closing credits. And good luck to all of you who, by the time people are watching this, you're all going to be in college. And good luck for your futures. And we hope you join us next month.
It takes a certain kind of man with a certain reputation to alleviate the cash from a whole entire nation. Take my loose change and build my own space station. Ain't no refuting or disputing, I'm a modern Rasputin. Some contract disputes to some brutes in Louboutin. Act highfalutin while my boys put the boots in. Party like a Russian. End of discussion. Dance like you got concussion. Oh, put a doll inside a doll. Party like a Russian. Disco seduction. Party like a Russian. Oh, have it like an oligarch. I got Dolly and Bolly and Molly, so jolly, and I'm always off my trolley, so I never say sorry. There's a dollar side, a dollar side, a dollar side, a dolly. I put a bank inside a car, inside a plane, inside a boat. It takes half the Western world just to keep my ship afloat, and I never ever smile unless there's something to promote. I just won't emote. Party like a Russian. End of discussion. Dance like you got concussion. Oh, we got soul and we got gold.